Diplomatically, we should be ashamed. We should be ashamed that we speak of this tranquil haven of a democracy. How can we speak of this tranquil hill of this democracy if the government of Belize cannot acknowledge the dead bodies of its own LGBT Belizean citizens, or the violence that happens in major crimes, which total over 31,000 cases? How can you speak of progress if you are afraid to take a position in this case? How can you say we live in a progressive society if cabinet refuses to acknowledge the protection of LGBT Belizeans in this country and then act surprised when they get a scorecard of barely 70 that does not acknowledge the human rights dimension of LGBT, that does not address the other dimensions that we are concerned with? This scorecard is important because it measures our progress as a country around inclusive governance. When cabinet or parliament or the AG office decides not to address the issue of violence or economic rights, it tells me as an LGBT Belizean citizen, it tells me as a gay man that I am not worthy of protection under this government. It tells the thousands of people out there that their lives depend on them. Their lives are not valuable enough for the state to be protected. That has to change. While we may have human rights on paper, called the Constitution, it is not enough for us to have human rights on paper. This government, nor the last government, demonstrated their full commitment to our citizenship. In fact, the basic human rights element is dependent on the people who don't have the voice.